Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are back with Daniel Jonathan here for episode 3 of season 4 of Attack on Titan.
And I just said this off camera, but gosh, we're here.
I know, man. It's the last episode. I've been like, this show, it's more and more, I watch it, the more I'm just like randomly thinking about it throughout the week. Like trying to piece things together.
Right.
Because like the end of season 3 was so much information. And it was like we're starting to wrap our heads around it. And then season 4 so far has all been about like the other side.
Right.
The Eldians who are working for the Marleyans. And then the timeline of everything, that threw us off. Like being they're in the future instead of the past. And then like what their plans are moving forward. And how everything just works.
Right.
And so some of the comments kind of cleared it up a little bit. That war that they were in was a post, like the Beast lost to Levi.
Right.
And then there was a war after the fact. Because they did lost, but then that was 4 years going, and they won the war, but people didn't feel
right. Because that was a what do they call it? Like a group or a militia, allies against.
Yeah, like yeah. They were fighting maybe on the Eldian side, fighting for the Eldians against the Marleyans. But that's whenever they were like dropping them out of the sky and stuff.
Right, which that was
insane.
But it's cool to see. It's almost kind of like two different shows in a way, because the city, the island we're on right now with the Beast Titan, Reiner, and all of them, Marleyans and Eldians, is a more, what I would call it, futuristic compared to Paradis, right?
Because they kind of stopped.
Yeah, they have in Paradis. They're still riding horses to get around. Yeah, they don't have planes, stuff like that. They don't have planes. Yeah, guns.
Right, They just have, the closest we saw to a gun was what the anti-ODM gear Kenny.
Oh, that's right, that Kenny had.
Yeah, but these guys have like machine gun. I mean, they're more ahead of, they're like 30, 40 years ahead in technology.
Right. So it's cool to see the comparison in both islands here.
I'm curious to see what happens. There's obviously something going on with Reiner in his head, and we've learned about like the fate of Ymir, and now you have what's his name? Galdier? No. Galdian.
God, we're gonna get
there. We'll see it. We'll get there. It's a lot of new names. But at the end of the day, I'm also very curious on the rest of the crew.
Right.
Like Eren, Mikasa, Levi. Like, has Armin mastered Colossal Titan form? And he hasn't had to use it in the fight. Maybe he's just been training. Right. And how's his version look different than Bertholdt's? Because they all look a little bit different. Yeah. As we saw with Ymir's Titan, and we got to get all these names down. Jaw. And Cart. And Cart, yeah, Cart. We like to call him we call him Platypus for like 9 episodes. I know. Anyways, we're ready to hop in, guys. Before we do, please consider subscribing to our channel if you like this type of content. Also, the full-length reactions are over on our Patreon, and early access to future episodes to this and other shows. You want to check those out. But without further ado, let's hop into episode 3.
Let's do it.
だから壁に囲まれた収容所に住んでいるんだよ。私たちには悪魔の血が流れているからね。
Oh, blood of devil.
Yeah.
お前にお父さんがいないのもそのせいだ。
There are Eldians that are still living.
マーレ人。
Oh, he's half Marleyan.
エルディア人と一緒にはいられないんだよ。
Or is that boy that Reiner was
cult?
マーレ人に生まれていれば。
See, they're also all just kind of like brainwashed a little bit, like thinking that they're bad people. Maybe that is him. It was like a memory.
Yeah.
That was him.
Oh, so he is Eldian.
He's half Marleyan, half Eldian. Well, he has to be Eldian.
Yeah.
To convert. Dang, this is Reiner's backstory. Dang.
Oh, so the yellow.
Oh, is that Annie back there?
Oh, that looks like her.
And this might be Berthold right here, next to Annie.
Darker hair.
Yeah, I think that is Annie.
That is Annie.
Man, this is how he was when he was older too.
Yep.
That little boy. Maybe that is a young Berthold.
No, I think this is Berthold right here.
Yeah, that is. That's crazy. The young versions of him.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
She killed that grasshopper.
She was sitting there just smashing it. Dang. Man, they were just. Man, he was all in, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, what does that say about Annie's?
Oh, this is like at the same.
That's cool.
Nice.
At the same time.
Okay, so the yellow armband I think means they're Eldians who are trying to become honorary Marleyans. I think that's what they
Or AKA warriors.
Right.
Were they all wearing yellow just then?
Yes. All
Okay,
of them had
I
a yellow
noticed.
one.
I noticed a couple, but I didn't check all of them.
I think that's what it might mean. We'll figure out.
Yeah.
Soon.
Man,
but
that was.
it's cool to see.
Yeah, that was cool to see. At the same time, like what was going to become this epic battle, and like meanwhile, like they were being trained as fighters
Right.
from the beginning, which goes to show it was kind of crazy that Eren was able to hold his or beat the first time armored
Right.
in a fight. But they are, I mean, he is Attack Titan, so maybe he just has like a lot of inherent fighting abilities that he got from the memories of like his dad and all
Could
the
be.
and the Owl, the Attack Titan before that. You know what I mean?
Right. I think that scene was there at the end was really cool where, you know, Bertholdt and Reiner are looking up over the wall and then it's like the shot goes up to the sky and
it comes down
on the other side
and
of the wall.
Meanwhile, you have these innocent kids over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what's over there. Just like no idea what their history is.
Yeah.
Especially Eren, his dad being Grisha, and
Reiner went through training with the Marleyans to be an honorary Marleyan. And then he also went in training over in Paradis with the scouts. Their military.
yeah, they double trained because
Yeah.
they infiltrated.
Oh, that's what she did. Jaw titan.
Dang, golly. Oh yeah, Marcel. That was Marcel.
Okay, and these all have red armbands.
To convert people to Titan. Oh, that's who was Cart. Oh, is this the first time he became? Oh, they were testing his. Wow. Man, he was young when he first converted.
Yeah.
Man, they were young, man. True.
Ooh. So red
Right,
are
he can't
selected.
do anything now. Dang. So now he has to. Oh, he's loving it. Marcel keeps apologizing for him, right?
Yeah.
Is that his dad?
Dad.
He hasn't seen his dad probably. Oh, he's
he
never
figured
met
it
his
out.
dad. He probably. I think he feels ashamed.
Oh.
See, yeah.
So he's Marleyan.
Right, the dad's Marleyan, but he was not ashamed that he has a half Eldian son. He wants to hide it. Man, so how do they infiltrate? Man, this is kind of crazy.
This is where I think Ymir comes out and eats one of them. Remember?
This early, you think?
Yeah. Well, not this early, but
Oh, you're
prior
right.
to them getting there.
I think you're right, though.
She eats Marcel, is who I believe.
まさか島の悪魔を殺すことをためらっているのか。世界を代表して悪魔を裁くべく選ばれた戦士なんだ。
They're kids though, still.
Yeah. You see?
ライナすまない本当は戦士に選ばれるはずじゃなかった
Oh, what did he do?
So that his brother wouldn't be.
Have 13 years.
He didn't want his brother to die in 13 years.
すま
Dang.
ないすまない
So he was never ready.
Wait, is that the same brother that ends up taking Ymir
Yep.
later on?
There's Ymir.
Yeah.
She eats Marcel. Oh, Marcel saves
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Elena. And it's the first time. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
they didn't talk about that in the other episode. So then eventually his brother takes Ymir. Does he not know that they become intelligent titans after that? Annie.
やるじゃん長距離走であの巨人を抑えておけば
Oh, yeah.
She was buried.
もういい帰ろうどこかで人の姿に戻ってるはずだ任務を果たせっこない
But she'll have Marcel's memories.
Yeah.
ダメだ。
No, he's not gonna
ダ
want
メ
to.
だ。このまま任務を続行するんだ。このままじゃ俺たちはおしまいなんだよ。始祖を隠 得しなきゃもう故郷には帰れないんだ
They kind of messed up their mission.
自分の身を守るためなら私たちを脅すってわけ
Golly, dude.
あんたがマガトに弁明しな選ばれし戦士アーレもエルディアも全員嘘つきで
That's what she was doing to that grasshopper.
Yeah. Dude, she's unhinged, man.
Yeah.
罪をかぶって死ね
Did he just stand up?
Yeah. Oh, he's fighting her.
Yeah, so he's also crazy.
Yeah. Well, remember, he's double
Right.
split personality type.
唯一の手段だみんなで
She's gonna pass out.
今日に
Dang, dude. Oh, and then here we go. Here's Berthel. Man, it's crazy, the perspective.
Right?
叶わないと分かっている夢を見続けていた
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, I think he's breaking the wall here so those other Titans can go in.
Yep. Man, this is crazy to see all their thoughts.
Oh, man.
分かってないんだ
Dang.
ウォールローゼの中だ
Oh,
Oh.
本当の戦士になるから
they made it seem like they were refugees.
は何しにここに来た
Man.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy, dude. I love that they showed us that backstory.
Yeah.
Because I remember
cool.
all those scenes, but like, especially the one with Reiner running and just all the things that are going through his head,
Yeah.
all the turmoil, everything, and like he's like, I was supposed to be like, when we saw it first, we just see some Titan running towards the wall.
Right.
We don't even know if he's thinking.
Right.
And now here we are,
Well, we also didn't know that he was a
a warrior, an Eldian, all that stuff.
Intelligent Titan.
Intelligent Titan. We didn't know any of that stuff.
We knew that they looked different from the other Titans that were
So
pure Titans at the time.
out there, you have Ymir, who became a person, which we saw like a moment of that in her story.
Her story, yeah.
So I don't know if it ever showed how then she made her way into the walls and eventually into like the scouts to do all that training. And at what point do they realize? Maybe we saw this already. We just forgot. At what point do they see her and know? Oh, there's the Jaw Titan.
That I think that's when they're on the wall in season 2 or 3 when the beast shows up. Remember that?
And whenever she was with Historia.
Can. Yeah, she's reading that can, and they're like, "Wait, how do you know that language?"
That's right. That's right.
That's when they realized.
That's when she realized that you must be
Eldian Marleyan, and she
Right.
can read that.
AKA
Figuring
Marcellus.
that out just now, that's the reason why they knew that.
Remember we were saying like there's some other Titan language?
Yeah,
it
what
was
is that?
probably
Yeah.
something from the mainland.
And so she could read it because of that. Dang, that's crazy.
That's insane. All right, let's read this. A unit of child soldiers consisted of Eldian devils under command of the Marley army. They undergo harsh training and are selected based on their grades, skills, behavior, personality, and devotion to Marley. As only Eldian devils can inherit the 9 Titans, the existence of Eldians is crucial for the defense of Marley. As such, Eldians selected to become warriors are granted honorary Marleyan status along with their immediate family. So that's how they keep the Eldian race
going.
So then they can...
They've told them that they're below the Marleyans, but
Right.
we'll let y'all be part of us.
My question is, how much Eldian blood do you need to be able to convert to a Titan? Because Reiner's half, right?
Half, right.
So then because like she had a son with the Marleyan. I don't know if that was planned or if it just happened, because then, you know, if like they don't want them to remain like more pure blooded, then like they just keep the Eldian separate and let them kind of intermingle and reproduce on their own. Versus these honorary Marleyans intermingling with Marleyans. So then it's more of a diluted Eldian blood. How much of it
is actually needed?
Is needed. Yeah.
Sure.
Crazy. Okay, so this is after. Never mind. I see what it is. That was after the attack.
Yeah.
And they're just still like infiltrating, and they're hearing these stories of people, and they were the ones that did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is that Annie, Kenny?
そこで働く母から
Is that Annie? That's Kenny. Is that Annie?
言い切れるの
Is his right-hand person. Remember that girl?
ひどいよパパ
Oh, maybe it is Annie.
It is. Is she actually Kenny's daughter?
Oh,
今日もすごい
I don't know.
Wait, we gotta talk about that.
だと今日は雪か
あいつがいたんじゃもう限界どんな情報でも
Yeah.
歓迎してくれるよどうしろっての
Ryder got big in a couple of years.
を破壊する始祖の巨人をあぶり出す手段はもう他にない
That's why she
あ
joins
んた
the
らの友
MP.
達は
奴らは友達じゃない悪魔だだが信頼を得るのは損じゃない
これ以上顔を近づけないでくれる
今日はこの辺にしておこう
I think this is where their love story begins. Bertolt.
Maybe.
同じ夢を見るんだ。開拓地で首を吊ったおじさんの夢だ。
Right. That's the guy
あ
who
んな話したんだろうって。
was talking to them. I think he was talking to them, and then he ended up hanging himself. Oh, this is now their training. Early in training.
少し休め。
イカサみたいになるんやどうやったら
He doesn't know that's the founding titan yet.
Right.
俺は何も果たせず終わっちまう
Oh, he sees
Yeah, he sees
himself in
himself,
him.
yeah.
ただ進み続ける。それしかねえだろう。生き残らず駆逐するんだろう。お前ならやれる。
It's like he was helping him, but he's there to defeat him.
あいつらが。
Oh wait, we're back in the future now.
Gosh, that time jump.
Yeah.
病院経過は順調みたいですね。
ここに心的外傷の治療に来てるが俺のは嘘だ記憶障害で家まで帰れないってことにしてるが家族に顔を合わせづらくてな戦士になるための訓練か
でも俺はなれません。
Yeah,
俺
dude.
の出番はなさそうです。
それはよかった
え
長生きしてくれるなら嬉しいやん
俺はそいつを戦士にさせたくなくて。
その候補生は女の子か
この前の戦争でも
Yeah.
活躍したくらいで。
Reiner's niece.
誰だって次の鎧はあいつがいいって言うはず。何もできないまま終わるんだ。
なんでこんなことになったんだろうってこんなことになるなんて知っていれば
Man.
誰も戦場なんか行かないだろ
That is true.
みんな何かに背中を押されて大抵その何かは自分の意志じゃない自分で自分の背中を押したやつの見る地獄は別ださらなる地獄かもしれない進み続けた者にしかわからない
Dang.
He looks like a warrior ninja. Like,
I know. Shoot. So, okay, the first thing I keep thinking about is Annie is Kenny's daughter.
that's what it seemed like.
So does that make her first cousins with Levi?
Right. But
Because
then
Levi is his sister's son. So that means he's... Wait, I don't know if that's... How does that make sense? Because she was on the other side of the wall.
Right.
Did Kenny come from over there?
I don't think so because his last name, Kenny's last name is Ackerman.
But she said didn't she say I was born in this inn? And she's already in the island. So unless she was born there and then Kenny or the mom or someone like sent her to the island.
Can we go back to see what was said, what exactly he told her there? Because for a second I was like, is that his, you remember his right-hand person? She was a girl, right?
Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny's right hand?
crew.
Oh yeah.
So at first I thought it was,
But it was
her, but it
was Aunt. But
pretty sure it's Annie.
Once she took her glasses off, I could tell it was Annie. So she was tailing him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
こんなじじいをつけました。なかなか男を見る
Oh
目があ
no.
るようだ。
私は旅籠で生まれた。父親の話を聞かされて育ったから。
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
パパにハグしてほしければまず両手を上げろ。そいつは俺が一番笑えない冗談だ。
A joke of yours.
パパ
Maybe it's his sister's daughter?
パパが嫌いになる年頃か。
今日もすごいね。
Because she ends up...
回の感じだと今日
So, because when she ends up in the... When we first find out in season 2 that she's a female Titan, there's a small scene of her dad training her. Remember that?
Yes.
And it wasn't Kenny.
No. I don't think that. Yeah, that may have been like her who raised her.
Stepfather
Maybe
or...
it's hard to say if she truly is half Ackerman. So that right now she's that little flip kick.
Right.
Her hitting that thing. Was that just an animated style to show it, or was that actual like a superhuman strength show of slight superhuman strength? Because that's something that the Ackermans can do.
Right.
We've seen Mikasa do it, and we're assuming Levi does it with the way he fights.
Correct. Dang.
That's
well, they're all Eldian, right?
right. At the end of the day, they at least
Eldian
are
descent.
partially, or if not all Eldian. Pretty much most of the characters. I don't know, like pure Marleyans that we've seen in all these episodes in the wall. I don't know if we know of any, unless something in my mind.
Does that mean also, like, anybody who... Because if you inherit one of the original 9 Titans and you're not Eldian, can you use it?
You can't, because if you're Marleyan, you can't even become a pure Titan to inherit the intelligent Titan. So like a Marleyan can get injected, nothing happens to them.
Gotcha.
Eldian gets injected, they become like a dumb Titan.
Right. The pure Titan.
And that's how they inherit.
Okay.
Yeah. So Marleyans, they need the Eldians.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I know we still haven't seen the well, we kind of saw them, like the old versions of them. But it's nice if we're going back and seeing their story again. Aside of Annie, you start to feel it humanizes them a bit. Although you see Reiner's kind of crazy.
Yeah, because the last few episodes, in season 3, I was like, screw Reiner and Bertolt and Annie. And now I'm like,
oh man, like he has like his dad. He just wants to live. Like his whole motivation was to become an honorary Marleyan so that he can live with his mom and dad in happiness.
Right.
That was like his original. That got stripped from him right before he went over there. Yeah. So that's probably like something that is kind of feeding that hatred a little bit. Even though he has like this whole schizophrenic episode later on.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, yeah, you're right. Bertolt and Annie is gonna be like, I don't know if it'll be mutual, like both of them, but he starts to care for her.
He starts to have feelings for her.
So somewhere out there is Ymir, and she'll find her way back.
And I wonder if we'll get a story to that.
I wonder if she'll like. Well, they kind of noticed her in that tower,
right.
But then, is she already getting memories? Or at that point, did she already know that who Reiner, Bertolt, and them were? Because she was having dreams about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even or actual memories.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh man,
that was good, man.
Good storylines.
I'm glad. Yeah, these are fun to see. It's kind of like watching movies and then watching like the backstory of one of the movies, and then they have like little call outs of things that happen in later movies.
Yeah, because we get to see some scenes that we've already seen
from years ago, right?
But weren't fully aware of what was going on.
And it adds so much to it, right? It's kind of like in a way when people say they go back and watch this episode again, and they see these episodes knowing what. After they finish the show, they go back and watch these episodes and they're like, dang, so
that's what happened.
I think they were 12. I forget the ages. Something like that. They were young.
Right.
Whenever they started.
Well, they mentioned it here. It's like the military's like, I don't know about the military's plan though, sending children to recover the founding Titans' power. Like you think about it and it's like, it makes no sense to send kids out like that.
Right. But they'd been training for a long time. And so they're just like mentally equipped for it.
I guess so, but still, at the end of the day, they're kids.
At the end of the day, they're kids, which is what
crazy.
Yeah, which is probably. They almost won.
True.
They almost got Eren, but they lost there at the end. So
yeah.
All right, that's all we got for today, guys. Good episode. Enjoyed that very much. We'll be back in a few days with episode 4. So if you enjoyed this episode and the rest of these, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full-length reaction to this episode will also be over on our Patreon, link down below, as well as early access to future episodes. You want to check those out? Those will be back in a few days for the next one. Until then, we will catch you on the next one. Peace.